It's Tuesday, not a Sunday. Something's up. No, it isn't actually. Doing actually a quick flea market finds today. A lot of the stuff I didn't find this past weekend that I'm about to show you. Basically, one of my subscribers, Amy, how you doing? Asked me on Facebook because she found me when the next episode was, and I said it possibly wouldn't be till this weekend. But then I mentioned that, well, basically I said to her I was going to go to the place that I sell, the Berlin Farmers Market, and some of the stuff that would have been in this, that are in this episode, I was going to bring to sell, so they wouldn't be shown here. And she basically convinced me, hey, just throw it in a quick episode. So this is a quick episode. It's a flea market finds mini episode, if you will. Granted, if this goes over 10 minutes, it'll just be like a normal episode. Granted, a lot of my episodes have been going over 15 minutes, which I kind of like. Because at this point, with how many episodes I have, I try and... In the beginning, I wanted to get 5 items to make one episode. Because I figure, if you get 1 or 3, it's not really an episode. Now, at times, I feel like between 8 and 10 are a good barrier. Here, I got 6. What can I tell you? Flea market's been slim, and I haven't gone in 3 weeks. 3 weeks I have not gone to the flea market. Mostly because I'm trying to save up some money. I'm going back to school. Gonna hit up the try and get an animations degree. I'm going for animation and design. So there's that. Because I have an associate's, but I don't have a bachelor's, and I'd kind of like to have a bachelor's. But as you can see, we're getting sidetracked here. So let's see. A lot of this stuff is all from one guy, so I'm gonna start that off. For some reason, I have a good photographic memory of all this stuff. Guy had a big toy bin on the ground. He said he had some games for me to check out. He had a very dirty Super Nintendo, 2 controllers. It was very yellowed. The bottom was still gray, but the top was coming near that hard mustard yellow. Or piss yellow, if you want to call it that. But I'm trying to be PG here. God. So he had the toy bin. I'm going through it. There's so-and-so here, so-and-so there. He had a few WWE wrestling figures, and he wanted $3 a piece for them. Honestly, that's what I sell them for, and I thought it was just going to be like a $1 toy bin, because that's usually what he sells them for. In this case, no, because he goes, well, that guy over there sells them for $5 a piece, so I figured I'd get $3 a piece for him. And he has the right to charge whatever the heck he wants for it. In terms of that Super Nintendo, I didn't buy it because it had a broken power jack port. The little circle piece that connects to the power supply broke off. It was rattling, and I had no interest in it. One of the resellers bought it, and he's possibly gonna give it to a guy to repair, or he's just gonna part it out. So it doesn't matter to me. It had its it had RF out, not AV out. So, though I'm pretty sure I have an extra AV cable or whatever, but whatever. But out of the dollar box, like, I skipped on the wrestlers and I got a few dollar items. Granted, I did find one game I got from him. I already forget this guy's name, but he had some Godzilla figures out. Not in the best of shape, but as you can see, his horn's missing there, and he's missing one of his guns right there on his left arm. Other than that, he's in not too bad shape, and he usually goes for around the $15 mark brand new, so I'm going to try and get $5 for this down at Berlin if I can. Granted, I might try to get a little bit more, not sure, but we'll see what happens. I am a Godzilla fan. As a matter of fact, if you remember, I bought that big 30-inch long Godzilla. That went the last time I went to Berlin, because some people don't think I take my fines there, but I do. Because this helps pay for what I want to buy. So, slash, in this case, books. But yeah, this guy, he'll go. Probably enough, I don't see a lot of Godzilla stuff there, but I feel like there's going to be people there that want that stuff. Also, for $1, I cannot tell you. I can't tell you what movies these are from, because I am not that knowledgeable on Godzilla stuff. I just know that it's popular, and this is the Purple Spikes one. This was also $1. He had 2 more Godzilla monsters. One had a crushed face. It was crushed in. It looked, honestly, it was a horned devil, and I cannot tell you the name. And the other one was the Godzilla that had the diamond bits sticking out of the back, but it was missing its head. And there was a guy in there after I picked these 2 out, just rummaging through, like, I'm looking for the head. He didn't find the head, but I found at least the 2 best ones, and yes, this one's also going. So we'll see. I mean, with this one in edition shape, I should try to get 10 for it. We'll see what happens. The other $1 thing I got out of the toy bin that will not be sold, just because it brings back memories, and I have a small plush collection, small one. Like, I got a couple Pikachus here, I got a Bulbasaur over there, I got a giant Piplup that I need to sew up. It's like right on the neck. It just needs a quick sewing and it'll be fine. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's a Sakura from Naruto right there. But for $1, I grabbed the Blossoms from the Powerpuff Girls. Don't ask me why I got it. I wanted it, and I figured it was $1, so I got it. Plus, it's still in its little promotional baggie. I thought it was like a Burger King thing, but it does not say anything that I can tell. It just says Warner Brothers, Powerpuff Girls Cartoon Network, stuff with bean pellet fibers. This isn't like a promotional thing. And what's weird is when I tried to open it, it wouldn't go. So this is technically sealed. So I don't think I'm going to open this just out of sake of keeping it like this. But the game I got from him, he had 3 games on the table. Well, actually 2, but I found one in a box, and it was WWF WrestleMania for the Super Nintendo. And someone, I don't know why, but they just wrote their name in whiteout right on the label. The other one was like a sports game, but what I grabbed was a magic sword. Got it for $5 because it seems like guys really will sell high on the Marios and the Zeldas if they don't really know. Because this is the same guy that wanted $20 for a beat-up Mario 3. This is the same guy that wanted $10 a piece for box sports games on the NES. This was $5. Carts in this shape because it's an okay shape. Because there's a little bit of discoloring here and there. The back's okay. Label is pretty much fine. Copies like this have sold for about $25. But that's on eBay, and that's like in good shapes. So I will be selling this because I am not the biggest Super Nintendo fan. This will be going to Berlin. I'll probably have like a $20 tag on it. We'll see where it goes because someone always kicks you, you know. The rest, let's see. There's a typical reseller there that I always go to, and he tends to find the rare and obscure. This is the same guy who's had 4 or 5 different colored N64 systems at once on the same table because he drove to buy them from someone to sell them at the flea market. What is it? They had Castlevania 4, they had Turtles 4, they had Mario RPG that day. Games that are nice, but I know they're going to want a bunch for them. But they had this on their table, and I asked her, she goes, $20. And I thought to myself, you know, for $20, it's not bad if I can find the console that goes to it. And what I got was the Pokemon Nintendo 64 controller. And the stick is tight. I mean, it has that little bit of a wobble in it, but it still springs right back, which is pretty much fine. Come to find out, the controller will usually sell for around $30 to $35 by itself. So for $20, it's not bad. They had other N64 controllers, and she wanted $20 for each of them. No. She had I think one gray, a purple one, and the red color. And I think the red one only sells for $15 on eBay, so I'm not overpaying. But if I can ever find the console and the hookups for that one, there we go. And I'll have the one console for the N64 I really want. Now on to the big item of the day. Just walking around, and I see a bin on the ground, and this is what I see underneath. I just see this artwork, and I'm thinking, that's Transformers. In a sense, it was. It's actually the Encore reissue Devastator set. This is not a knockoff. This is an official Takara Tomy product. Everything in here is official. Nothing is bootlegged or anything in here. Sticker sheet, instructions. It's missing one gun, and hook here needed to be repaired. His leg broke off, but it broke off so clean that I could super glue it back on. There's a little tilt to his stance now, because I don't know if I did it right, but he stands just fine, honestly, if you put the crane down. A few die-cast parts in these, which is very nice, but what is it? It's, I believe it's Scrapper's gun that someone told me was missing. And basically, I told the guy, I basically saw this, I took it out, I started taking pictures, I started asking around, hey, do you guys know if this is real or fake, real or fake? I asked two groups that I felt that were reliable enough for me to ask. And I got a few fakes, like someone said, oh, this is fake, and Keith, I know it was you. But then I started getting, that's real, man, that's real. But by the time they said it was real, or the actual Encore series, I'd already bought it. And I basically told the guy straight up, look, I asked my friends or online if this was a bootleg or not. He goes, they bootleg these things? And I was like, they bootleg everything. And this set, the bootleg is actually of the G1 cover. So basically all of these would be over here, and then Devastator's body would be over here where all the accessories would be. And I straight told the guy, I don't know what you wanted for it, but he goes, make me an offer. And I said $10, he took it. So for $10, I got an Encore Devastator set. Those who know me know I am not the biggest G1 fan at all. I am not. That's why this is actually going to be going with me to the flea market. To pump some money into my pocket, basically. Because after NJCC, you feel light, and I've still been feeling it, so. Oh, yeesh. But that's pretty much all. Hopefully you'll get another episode real quick. Hopefully by Sunday you'll see a new episode. We'll see. Because I'm going to be going to sell at Berlin. You never know what I'll find for the cheap that I want to buy and add to my collection. Or put on the table to resell. You never know. And you guys watch this that are near the Berlin Farmers Market area, I will have specific games on my table. I'll have a Zelda, a Mario Kart 64. I know I'll have a Hyperstone Heist. And a few other things as well. If you're into games, I have a bunch of Transformers that will be on the table as well. This possibly being the only G1 thing. Granted, I think I still have it's the Red Fire Engine. I have a body for that, but none of the accessories. Because G1 stuff sells pretty quick for me, so that'll hopefully move out. I'm looking over here just to see, because I got a pile over there with the stuff that I'm bringing. I got some guides. I got a DS Fat and whatnot. The 64 controller is staying with me, folks. But yeah, that's it for all. See you later.